What's going on YouTube? It's Savage Piff, fanboy guru, and I wanna address something. No gaming news today. I just want to address something on what I see as my personal preference, right? Why I took a PlayStation 4, why I look so forward to what Sony brings within the next couple years, right? So there is a very common stigma about this community so far, this generation, that the PlayStation 4 is underpowered, or for that matter, that it is the most powerful. Now that can go which any way because if a game comes out and it's optimized poorly, runs like shit, then yeah, it's not gonna work. So it don't matter whether it's got the power or not. If the game runs like shit. But listen here, right? Did everyone forget last generation? First, let me start here. Did everyone forget last generation? Did y'all forget how compared to the PlayStation 4, how ugly the PlayStation 3's menu was at XMB? Like that shit was terrible. Remember how slow and clunky? Remember that PlayStation Store on the PlayStation 3? Do y'all remember that? Yo, listen, just the menu alone. That's what I'm gonna focus on for this point. The menu alone is so much better on PlayStation 4 compared to PlayStation 3. Just in all the menus, whether it's the sharing menu, whether it's the live with PlayStation, the community menu, because there you could watch Twitch and Ustream, even though we're getting an official Twitch app later, but for now, we're just talking about for right now what you can do compared to PS3 and PS4. Did y'all forget the Xbox 360 and compared to the Xbox Live? Listen, people say that the Xbox One's menu is clunky or hard to navigate. I didn't have no problem. Coming from the 360 to the Xbox One, I didn't have no problem. First thing I did when I had my Xbox One, had all my apps downloaded, had all them apps set into my pins, so I didn't have to look for shit because everything was set right there in my pins. I found it one time, set it in my pins, and anytime I need it, boom, right to my pins. So I didn't have to look for nothing. That shit was so easy. And on Xbox 360, the Xbox Live, the whole community is a much livelier pace. You get a lot more marketing done there. You can find out about discounts a lot more. I'm like just when they promote musicians and all that, but all that is more intensified on the Xbox One. You see what I'm saying? There's more of everything. Everything about the UI that was good about the 360, in my opinion, transferred right over to the Xbox One. It's just more of it. Oh man, damn alarm going off. But all that transferred over to the Xbox One. I'm like, so, in my opinion, that's why I had no problem with the Xbox One's UI. I still don't think there's a problem with it. I'm like, I want to see what Windows 10 comes out with. All right, but that's enough of that. Next point, right? I'm gonna talk about the PC guys, and I know that's territory I shouldn't be nowhere near. I shouldn't be nowhere near PC territory. I think I've only played Diablo way back in the day when my dad had a PC and he had a little shitty little desktop. He had no decked out. He had a little shitty little desktop. So I'm just being enough to play Diablo, right? About all I know about PC life back in the day, and I ain't even old, bro. So all right, but look, fuck that. So the PC guys have, for our newer modern technology, been gaming in 4K, 120. Yo, I didn't until Project Cars came out. I didn't even know you could play in 8K and higher, bro. I thought 4K was the new thing. No, 4K for to a certain extent, 4K is old shit compared to what it really can do. 4K it ain't even shit compared to what can be done. But they have been enjoying that for years now. Not for years, but you know what I'm saying? They have enjoyed that more. So for a PC guy to go out and buy a PlayStation 4 or Xbox One, they're like, what is this? That shit's trash. It's weak. You know what I'm saying? To a tech analyst or to someone who has to write a article based off the consoles, you see what I'm saying? They're gonna look at it like, yo, what is this? This is nothing compared to modern standards, which is true. But here's the thing. PC guys got better resolution, better frame rates, for I'm only going to use for this year only, but Xbox, actually in general, Xbox normally has the bigger blockbuster. Yo, we got the best kind of games, kind of advertisement and feel to them. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of how many games come on PlayStation, at least me and my preference, even I can say I think Microsoft does always have more of the bigger blockbuster. Here you go. Here's your good ass high dollar game, right? But here's one thing, in my opinion, of why I will stand by PlayStation being the best place to play this generation, right? Next year, it could flop, or it could, or like I said, it can promote a whole new generation in total. In general, we can have a whole new generation. Next year, Sony will be releasing Project or PlayStation VR, which will be the only place to get in the game. Literally, bro, you can have your best graphics, high frame rates, or multi-dollar big budget games. Cause I'm gonna get a little bit of both of that because of the fact that I'm gonna be in the game as long as PlayStation VR runs smooth. Okay, doesn't hurt your eyes and doesn't like over time it might, but doesn't have if the negative for PlayStation VR does not outweigh the positive. That's what I'm getting at. There's more positives than negatives. Come on now, I'm gonna be in the game. Wasn't that on Madden? Didn't EA use that? Could you imagine, bro? Listen, you gonna be for the PC guys. They're gonna be over here watching playing their game like, yeah, I'm about to get this tight ass touchdown. No, listen, on PlayStation next year, whether it fails or not, we are going to be in the game. Like, yo, I'm on the front line. I'm about to catch this pass and go for the Super Bowl touchdown right now. Only on PlayStation. First on PlayStation, to be exact. I don't think that's underpowered at all, in my opinion. I think that's some pretty... Listen, for next generation, that's some pretty fucking hot shit. That's some good-ass tech, in my opinion. Because, again, even if you want to call it a prototype, okay, no matter, like I said, as long as the positives outweigh the negatives. PlayStation VR, PlayStation, not me, or PlayStation itself, Sony, they gonna be setting a new generation. They gonna be setting the course of how we gonna be playing out. Like I said, if it flops or not, if it's some good shit, come on, man. You got, like I said, you can have your 4K, you can have all that shit because I'm gonna be in the game legitimately for about the whole hour plus or more that I'm playing this game. I'm gonna be in the fucking game, legit. I'm gonna be touching virtually touching these walls. Like, man, PlayStation will be the best place to play this entire generation. Don't get it twisted. I don't give a fuck about anything else. When VR comes out, I'm telling you, that's gonna prove not only that this is a brand new generation, but like I said, PlayStation will be the best and only place to play this generation. But alright, y'all, I'm done fanboying out for a minute. Y'all go ahead and enjoy your days. Deuces. I'm logging out.
And we must keep it here until we can understand its origin. PlayStation